lovelies, it's Miss Lady Lace here, and today I have a rather special video planned where I'm going to be showcasing another fabulous room tour. If you've been a friend on here for a little while, you may have seen my room tour of my dressing room and office space that I shared a few months ago. Since you all loved it so much and did request further videos showcasing parts of my house, I thought today would be the perfect time to share the next fabulous video in this series. I'll be giving a fabulous room tour for my living room, which is the room I'm currently in, as well as the kitchen area of our house. In 2014, my sweetheart and I purchased this beautiful home. This house is built in the 1990s, but we've spent a lot of time curating and decorating it to look like a vintage home. For the spaces I'm showing today, we have recently restyled this room completely. If you watch previous older videos, it had a much different color wall, different decorations and everything else. Our kitchen we also completely renovated going back a couple years now. So let's get into today's room tour. Here we are in our vintage home. To the right we have the kitchen area, and to the left we have the living room. As you can see, we have an open area with a counter that just sort of divides the two rooms. We'll start our room tour in the kitchen, starting with the counter here. This counter here is where I do a lot of my food preparation. In the storage below, we have all our plates, our pots, and other items. On top though, there are a few of my favorite items, including our Smeg appliances. We have the kettle and the toaster. We received a voucher from a family member for Christmas. So these are items we did buy using that, as they are rather pricey. I also have a cloche here that Matthew put together, including a beautiful rose like in Beauty and the Beast. And easy to access, we just have a cute set of salt and pepper shakers ready to serve up with food. On the wall we have some beautiful bluebirds flying up. We're definitely an avid collector of wall ornaments, and you'll see so many more in the video as we go through. Next to the counter there's a little wall that divides the oven area. Next to the oven is a cute little trolley we got from IKEA, and this just features all the items I use regularly while cooking and serving food. Behind me we have more ornaments. We have a cute set of angelfish flying up the wall. Looking across the main kitchen area, we have our dishwasher, storage space, and sink. In the corner here, I really wanted to showcase one of our favorite and most used vintage kitchen items, and this is the Touch and Tear dispenser. It has alfoil inside it, a little lever here, and essentially you just pull it down, alfoil comes out, and it tears off, ready to be used. This is an item we did pick up at an antique store a few years ago, but it's just super cute and we use it all the time. While we're in the corner, I'll just showcase our cute tiles. We have them in mint and cream. The walls are also painted in this room in a very light shade of mint. On the wall to the side, we have our fabulous dining table. It's a true vintage 1950s set that we received as an engagement present from my parents. I truly love the unique look that it has, and I think it just fits the area so perfectly. On this table, I have a vintage tray with a vase I recently featured in my Vintage Finds video. I also have a book that my husband gifted to me on better homemaking. I really love collecting vintage books, especially on home, beauty and lifestyle. So I'm really excited to start reading this very soon. To the back of the room we have my fridge on the right, and then my kitchenette directly behind me. This is an area you've probably seen lots of photos and footage of, as I do take a lot of my videos and photos in front of this area because it's just super cute. In this section I have most of my teacup collection, though I do have other areas with more teacups and more tea equipment. I do have this beautiful set of pink vases. There are two that you see in all my pictures. These were gifted to me by my beautiful friend Tina. And I'm actually quite often asked if these are real roses in these vases. As these are here all the time, these are definitely fake roses, and these are roses we actually use for decorating at our wedding. I have two sets of canisters here. These actually came with the kitchenette when I bought it. I did find this item on Gumtree, and I saw these in the picture. As they were getting rid of everything, they did include it for a great price. We're now in the living room, a video you would have seen a lot of in my videos and photos on Instagram. We'll start over here with the back wall. For decorations, we have two Lynch paintings on either side. We also have a quirky advert up on the wall which would have been in theatres promoting a certain type of cigarettes. We then have this beautiful liquor cabinet which features some more roses which were decorations at our wedding, and also this 1950s gramophone which is actually in working order. You simply crank up the machine, release the mechanism, and then place on to hear music. In the actual cabinet, we have glassware and other items on either side, and then the top opens to reveal a little bar. In this area, we have a whole bunch of decanters which actually feature alcohol in them. For instance, this one we have gin, there's one for vodka. We also have cocktail shakers and different bartending tools. In this cupboard, we also have part of our record collection. Looking at the side wall here, we have a few fabulous items. On top of the sewing cabinet, I have this beautiful 1950s lampshade that I bought from Bluebird Vintage. There's also a case that features a whole bunch of butterflies. My husband's grandfather did actually put this item together. It is incredibly old. Over to this display cabinet, I have a few of my very favorite items, both on top and actually within the cabinet. First is this Barsony lampshade, which is a beautiful pink ballerina. She has her crystals intact, and I received her for last Christmas. She is definitely one of my favorite vintage items. We also have this swan thermometer, which features a mama swan and two baby swans with a little thermometer on top. In the display cabinet's shelves, I have a few of my favorite vintage items. There's my beautiful lady teapot, which Matthew gifted to me a little while ago. A few of my lady vases are part of my lady vase collection, though I do have more throughout the house. I have my Lady Bell collection, which is slowly starting to come together. My two cute poodles standing either side of a couple together, which was actually a gift that Miranda Mayday kindly gifted to me last Christmas. And a couple other beautiful items in this area. The next furniture piece over is a mid-century buffet, which actually has our TV sitting upon that. We also have a lamp and a cute swordfish, as well as a vintage telephone and our record player. In the display area of my buffet, I have a whole bunch of creatures ranging from flamingos to dachshunds, and also my fabulous crown collection is featured in this area. On the wall behind these items, we have this beautiful picture from our wedding, and in the matching frame we have a picture from America where we visited Paper Moon Vintage with their famous paper moon. We also have this gorgeous starburst clock, which is very much a prized item in our collection. Running along the front and the side of this room, we have our beautiful vintage couch, which I absolutely love. We always have it covered in comfortable pillows, and at the moment we do want to replace the throw rocks that are on top that are there to protect the couch for our little puppies. The couch is stunning. I love that it's that vintage style but in a large L shape, which is just perfect for my husband and I in the evenings. And the top features really ornate wood with roses, flowers and filigree. In front of the couch we have a mid-century dining table. Along the back of the wall behind me we have some pin-up prints, and we also have another beautiful antique frame up with a wedding photo we had printed just after our wedding. And that's our room tours complete for today. I do hope you've enjoyed exploring a little bit more of my vintage home, and if you haven't yet, be sure to watch my vintage dressing room and office tour, which is online right now. If you'd like to see more videos in this series, do let me know in the comments below or by liking this video. We still need to redecorate the bedroom, but that video will hopefully be coming soon too. Do you have a vintage home, or have you decorated your house in a vintage style? I'd love to hear about it in the comments below, and if you have any links to Instagram photos or anything like that, be sure to pop them below so we can all have a look at our vintage homes. To follow my daily pinup adventures, including lots of pictures of my beautiful home, be sure to follow me on Instagram. I post there super regularly as I'm completely addicted. I'll pop a little link here as well as the end of the video. And to never miss out on these vintage videos, be sure to hit that subscribe button, and I'll be seeing you in my next video.